195 billion gold. 1 lord. Level 58, 4.86 million power, and the game is sitting there telling me that's what he's worth to me in tax. Meanwhile, my own gold bar had been flat at 0 for days. Hey everyone, Sheena here. Today, how to occupy a castle in Frost Kingdom and imprison the Lord so somebody else funds your upgrades. Plus the 47 city tokens I'm burning on camera to make it work. Fair warning, this isn't a beginner play. If you're early in your build, save it. You'll lose troops for nothing. This is for when your gold stops keeping up with your upgrade queue. Early on, gold's a non-issue. The dailies carry you and everything's cheap. Then you hit the tier where 1 upgrade swallows 2 days of saving. And gold income doesn't scale the way the costs do, not even close. So instead of grinding harder, you go take it off somebody who's already got it. Right, the part nobody explains properly. You don't just beat him once and walk away with a prisoner. You have to total burn his castle 3 times. 3 full burns. He has to have a genuinely terrible morning. Then you go to your mail, open the city siege report, and there's a little flag icon on it. That flag is the whole thing. That's what opens Occupy. I clicked past it the first time like an idiot. And that panel is where the money is. His level, his power, his alliance. So you know exactly who's about to be annoyed with you. Then, estimated total tax. On the big one, 195 billion. Off 1 lord. And that number moves hard with who you pick. A small target I took earlier showed 802 million. The 4.86 million power lord showed 195 billion. Same mechanic, wildly different paycheck. So the fight you can barely win is usually worth more than 3 easy ones. Underneath, there's a line that saves you if you fumble it. You can still launch the occupation from the battle report within 1 hour of giving up. So a misclick isn't fatal. You've got an hour. And bottom of the panel, available to capture 10 lords today. 10 per day. Run the maths on that and it stops looking like a raid. Now the bit people fly past. Occupation ransom settings. Basic ransom is set at 20 per target. So check it every single time. Don't assume the number. The slider starts at 100%. On the small one, I pushed it to 250. The way I think about it, a cheap ransom gets paid fast and he walks. An expensive one, he probably sits there. And while he's sitting there, he's still my tax. So I'm not really pricing a ransom. I'm pricing how long he stays. Set it high on purpose. Now rewind, because none of that happens if you march from home. 3 total burns means 3 separate marches landing. If each one takes live, march minutes, one way, he's shielded before the second one lands. That march timer is just a text message telling him I'm on my way. So I don't march, I relocate. Look at the coordinates. Mine, then his. That's how close I parked. I'm his neighbor now. Look at the mail log for a second. 3 city siege succeeded, one after another. Check the timestamps on those. The gap between them is tiny, seconds. All 3 burns landed practically back to back. That's what living next door buys you. He never got a window to shield. City Relocation comes through Ramp. That's the conversion layer. Tokens on one side, in-game items on the other. You pick city and set your amount. Then you burn it. What comes back is the relocation item, sitting in your inventory, ready to use. So, 47 tokens. That's what I'm putting in. Live, on camera, no cuts. Watch the balance. And convert more than you think you need. One gets you to him. If you want to move home afterwards, that's another one. I ended up with 4 of them. They sit in my city and pay tax, time to time. A bubble shows up, I tap it, that's gold. My gold problem, handled by 4 men I've never met. And shield up. You're parked next door to people who want them back. That's the loop. 3 burns, then the flag icon in your mail. And city relocation is the piece that makes it work. Marching from home hands him all the warning he needs. Parking next door takes it away. What the tokens actually buy me is his reaction time. Subscribe for the rest of the Frost Kingdom series. See you in the next one!